Good morning. Good morning, sir. Can you tell me your first and last name with the spelling, please?
John Miller, Johnmiller. I am the Public Affairs Officer with the San Bernardino National Forest, which is part of the U.S. Forest Service.
Perfect. And then can you give us a current status of the fire and what occurred overnight?
Well, we got the report of the fire right before 4 p.m. yesterday, and the fire was burning in heavy timber. And we did experience erratic winds, strong downdrafts, which was creating quite the challenge for the aircraft and the crews on the ground. The fire burned into the San Gorgonio Wilderness and has continued to burn east. We have seen the fire spotting up to a half to 3/4 of a mile ahead of the fire. Right now, we're estimating the fire at least 1,000 acres. Containment was dropped from 15% to 5%, and we also early this morning expanded our evacuation area from Angeles Oaks to the top of Onyx Summit. That includes the organizational camps, campgrounds, summer use cabins in the Seven Oaks, Barton Flats area, and the handful of homes off of Rainbow Drive, which is off of Highway 38. With the drought, we have experienced some extremely dry conditions. The 10,000-hour fuels, that would be your large trees. They're very dry. They're very receptive to fire.
All right, and then do you know the current rate of spread on this fire, and what kind of terrain are these firefighters working in?
Well, with the extremely dry conditions and the fact that, as we experienced yesterday, the high temperatures, low humidities, and the wind, we anticipate similar weather conditions today, which could lead to the same long-range spotting that we experienced yesterday into last night. The terrain is extremely rocky, steep. The area that is in the San Gorgonio Wilderness does not have a road network and has quite a bit of standing and down dead trees, which also poses a hazard to the firefighter on the ground and contributes to the ferocity of the fire.
And then do we know how many structures are at risk due to this fire?
Well, in the Barton Flats area, you have 26 organizational camps. We have 5 campgrounds. We have summer use cabins in the area, probably a couple hundred of those. And then you have the 8 residences off of Rainbow Court, which is at the east end of the Santa Ana River drainage where we're at.
Perfect. I have 2 more questions for you.
Sure.
Do you know where the shelters are being set up for the evacuees? And do we know the current direction of travel on this fire? Like, is it burning away from us towards Big Bear? Just to kind of give us some sort of generalization.
No, the fire is burning in an easterly direction, basically skirting the section of State Highway 38 that runs east and west. We have not seen a shift to the north. Of course, that's one of our concerns, but it is continuing to burn in the wilderness and the national forest that does not have any homes or structures in it.
So now it's burning south of the 38.
That's correct.
Perfect.
And the evacuation center is at Citrus High School in Redlands.
Perfect. And then one more. Do we know of any structures that are burned?
So far, no structures and no injuries.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.